An incomprehensible anomaly appears in the heavens. It manifests as a terrifying red dragon, bearing 7 heads and 10 horns. With a single violent thrash of its tail, it sweeps a third of the stars from the sky and casts them down into the abyss. The creature does not attack randomly. It positions itself with absolute, calculated malice in front of a pregnant woman. The dragon is waiting for the exact second her child is born, entirely focused on devouring the infant the moment it touches the open air. We are looking at a threat that defies physical biology. This ancient serpent, identified in the ancient texts as the devil and Satan, is the pure embodiment of consuming darkness and deception, operating on a scale that dwarfs the physical earth. The standoff is visually staggering. On one side, infinite predatory darkness, coiled and ready to strike. On the other, the ultimate fragility of newly born life, completely exposed to the teeth of an apex cosmic predator. Yet the target of the dragon's rage carries a power entirely her own. A woman stands in the cosmic void, physically clothed in blinding, ethereal sunlight. She represents divine purpose, raw creation, and absolute purity. But despite her radiant nature, she is completely vulnerable. She cries out in intense physical agony, writhing in the very real throes of celestial childbirth. This constellation map illustrates her exact positioning in the heavens. She is draped in the sun, she stands with the moon beneath her feet, and a crown of exactly 12 stars rests upon her head. These celestial bodies, the sun, moon, and stars, function as the governing constants of the universe. By wearing them, the woman is tethered to the very mechanics of creation, standing as a fixed point of divine order that the dragon's chaos cannot pull apart. The tension is inescapable. The ultimate predator is coiled, jaws open, waiting for a single moment of birth. In this cosmic landscape, the odds of the light surviving the next 10 seconds appear non-existent. The moment arrives, the child is born, but the dragon's trap completely fails. In a sudden flash of divine intervention, the newborn infant is snatched entirely out of the dragon's reach and pulled directly upward to the throne of God. The infant escapes because of what he represents. This male child is prophesied to assume ultimate authority, destined to rule all nations with a rod of iron. He is entirely untouchable by the darkness. Deprived of its prey, the dragon reacts with explosive rage. The tension shatters, and an all-out, multi-dimensional war instantly detonates across the heavens. The Archangel Michael mobilizes. He leads a massive force of angels straight into the invisible cosmic battlefield, engaging the dragon and its dark forces in direct, terrifying combat. The dragon and its angels fight back fiercely, but they are fighting for territory against the absolute, unbreakable power of Michael's celestial army. The entire heavenly realm burns with conflict for one specific reason. The darkness was permanently denied its ultimate prize. The child escaped, and the resulting chaos is the dragon's furious retaliation. The dark forces fail completely. The dragon is overpowered, defeated, and violently stripped of its place in the celestial realm. The ancient serpent is evicted. It is violently hurled downward, cast entirely out of the higher dimensions, and sent plummeting rapidly toward the physical earth, dragging its dark angels down with it. This two-tiered spatial model illustrates the new structural reality of the universe. The barrier of the upper celestial realm closes off entirely. The dark, chaotic mass is permanently locked out of heaven and forced entirely into the lower sphere, our physical earth. Looking at how this model shifts, we see a massive dual consequence. A loud voice declares salvation and rejoicing in heaven because the great accuser is gone forever. But simultaneously, the lower sphere pulses a terrifying warning. The warning is direct. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. The devil has arrived in the physical realm, and he is filled with massive, concentrated wrath. The presence of this concentrated evil on earth is a direct symptom of its humiliating, permanent cosmic defeat. The moment the dragon hits the physical earth, it pivots.
Furious and humiliated, it immediately begins hunting down the woman who gave birth to the child. But the woman is granted a miraculous escape. She is given the massive wings of a great eagle, allowing her to fly far from the serpent's face into a wilderness sanctuary, a place prepared specifically by God to nourish and protect her. The dragon strikes one last time at the mother. It opens its mouth and unleashes a massive, devastating flood of water, intending to sweep her away and drown her in a violent torrent. The physical earth itself intervenes. The ground splits open, parting its mouth to swallow up the flood completely, actively absorbing the dragon's destruction and protecting the light. Even in our physical dimension, the dragon's raw, destructive power hits an absolute limit. It is continually checked and thwarted by natural interventions and unyielding divine boundaries. Blocked from the child and unable to drown the mother, the dragon makes a final, desperate strategic shift. Enraged, it turns away to wage war on a new target, the remnant of her seed. This lineage structure traces exactly what that means. The remnant branches outward from the ancient cosmic symbols directly into humanity, specifically identifying those who keep the commandments of God and hold to the testimony of Jesus Christ. The pain, chaos, and struggle we witness in the modern world function as the terrestrial fallout of this ancient celestial conflict. Our reality is the current front line of the war that began in the heavens. The darkness is loud, active, and violent on Earth right now, but it is acting out of desperation. It fights with immense wrath because it knows its time is running out, and its final defeat has already been written.